Good morning, guys. So this morning I am going to be making a healthy breakfast casserole, and I am going to include this into two collaborations. Number one, Ed with Whistlestop Homestead is doing a 30-minute meal collaboration, so I wanted to include this in that, and also hashtag Healthy Goals Wednesday, which is being hosted by myself and Heather with Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. All right, so we're going to begin with 6 eggs. I actually did 7 because 2 of mine were kind of small. They're kind of new laying hens, so I went ahead and beat those and got those ready. Also going to include 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt. I'm not sure what the Greek yogurt's replacing in this. I'm not sure exactly. I'm sure there's a reason. It's probably the moisture. So you're getting quite a bit of protein in this casserole. This is a high protein casserole because you're getting protein from the eggs, from the Greek yogurt, from the cheese, and from the meat, whatever meat you choose. So it says 2 cups of whatever your meat choice is: sausage, hamburger meat, turkey, chicken, whatever you want to do with it. This could be a breakfast casserole or a dinner casserole. You just have a lot of eggs you want to use. It's a great way to use it. All right, so I'm doing about 1.5 cups of ham because I had it in my freezer and I had already diced it up. So that's what I'm using today is ham. Okay, and I'm also going to do 1/2 cup of cheddar and 1/2 cup of mozzarella and 1/4 cup of mozzarella. So that's 3/4 cup cheese, but use whatever cheese you like. Also, I diced up 1 whole red onion, and of course this is an optional ingredient. You could also use this recipe in the summer when you have your vegetables. And we're going to say around 1/2 to 3/4 cup of spinach, also an optional ingredient as well. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. It also calls for 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, but I am currently out of pepper, so I just did a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. And then I'm just going to get this mixed up. So in this collaboration, I'm supposed to call out some channels, tag some channels to join 30-minute meal. So I'm going to call out Heather with Milk and Honey Heritage Farms, Jamie with Jamie's Country Living, Luann with Blackberry Rock Homestead, Tammy with Mountain Grandma, and Tina with Life in the Piedmont. So there are my channels, and I just did those totally off the top of my head. I was not actually prepared. I just thought of that. I was like, oh, what am I going to talk about while I'm mixing this? It looks really good. I think this would also be good with olives, if you like olives, or bell pepper. I had bell pepper in something yesterday, so I wasn't in the mood to have it again. But bell pepper would be good. What else? What was I thinking? Oh, like diced up tomatoes, I think would be really good in this too. But yeah, there's a lot of things you could put in it. So I'm going to read over the ingredients real quick. 6 large eggs, 1/2 cup of cheddar cheese, 1/4 cup of mozzarella cheese, but pretty much 1/2 cup to a whole cup of cheese, depending on what you want. 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt, and 2 cups of whatever meat you have as your choice. I chopped up 1 whole onion and I caramelized it because I prefer my onions not crunchy when I'm eating something. And I did about 1/2 cup of baby spinach, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, but it does call for 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, but I just happen to be out. And you are going to bake this at 350 for 40 to 50 minutes. So I got my 8x11 glass pan to cook this in. I'm going to spray it because I'm not sure if it'll stick, but we're just going to make sure. And then I'm just going to spoon it in. This would be a great meal prep. If you were going to prep up some breakfast or some dinners and you wanted to get a nice high protein meal, this would be great for that. Please go check out the playlist for Whistlestop Homestead. on this collaboration for 30-minute meals. My mom bought me these cute little bowls. They have measurements in them, so really cute. I got that for Christmas this year. All right, let me smooth this out a little bit. It's going to be very colorful with the spinach in it. That's why I thought the tomato would be really pretty in here too. This will be great for recipes during the summer when you have a lot of your garden vegetables. You know, maybe try it with some zucchini. Also be good with Parmesan cheese. That was the other thing I was thinking of. So I'm going to put this in the oven. I'll bring you back. I'll show you what it looks like. Might even do a taste test for you. And I'll see if I can get Taz in to do a taste test with me. But I'm thinking this is going to be enough for our meal this morning, and maybe put up 2 meals for during the week, either a breakfast for me or possibly with a lunch for him. So here we go. We're going to put this in. Okay guys, it's ready. Doesn't that look delicious? I totally have to try that. So good. So let's see if I can get hubby to come in and try his out, and I'll get it plated up and I'll try some too. All right, it's time for the taste test. Now, if I like this, I might make this a regular thing, maybe even make it like a dinner thing. This could be used for not just breakfast. See how pretty that is? Ooh, it looks good. Ooh, it's very good. I love it. The ham is great. You could do so many variations with this. You could add hamburger meat, make it like a taco casserole, add some taco seasoning or some fajita seasoning to it, maybe a little picante or some chilies. You could change this up. This is so versatile. It's delicious. Now, let's see if I can get hubby to come in here and try out a piece.
What is this you brought me?
It's a breakfast casserole.
Oh, looks good. I need a break from putting on these Sumo Springs and shock to help us out with our camper net for our trip in June. This is really, really good.
Awesome. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I think this would be good with some hamburger meat in it too, wouldn't it? Pretty much any kind of meat, don't you think? Very versatile.
Sausage.
Sausage, yeah, breakfast sausage would be delicious. All right, so Taz is giving it a thumbs up, so we're going to probably add this to our regular menu. Hope you guys will give it a try, and I will have the recipe in the description box of this video, and please join this collaboration. Hashtag 30-minute meals 2025.